Welcome to Talk with Jay and Monica. Today's gonna be another funny day, like last week. Was it last week?
It was last week. Seems like longer though.
I am Jay.
I'm Monica,
and we have a new guest.
Hi, I'm Stephanie.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey,
somebody
y'all.
turn my mic down.
Ooh.
Turn my thing down. Thank you.
All the way down.
Okay. All right. We didn't ask you for you. Okay. Today. You good?
Yeah. I'm just
Okay.
getting my ears together.
Okay. Today we're going to talk about Nipsey Hussle and his documentary about Dr. Sebi. Is that how you say it? Sebi?
Yes.
Okay.
Sebi.
Sebi. Hey.
Dr. Sebi.
Oh, okay. You're so sure.
That's how I've heard it.
This is going to be fun. Okay. So, last Sunday, the 33-year-old Grammy-nominated rapper, Nipsey Hussle, let's just say, this is his government name, but I can't say it.
Yeah, I don't think I could either.
Ermias Askedam.
So why don't you say it in the mic then?
Ermias Askedam. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that.
He was shot. He was shot dead in front of one of his Los Angeles clothing stores. I think it's called Marathon.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken. He was more than a rapper. He established himself as a community fixture in his native South LA, where he accrued local esteem by performing charitable acts such as both strategic, like opening a co-working space and a STEM center, and full of heart, such as paying for funerals and giving out shoes to children. But as condolences poured out across social media, one insidious story started bubbling up in various corners of the internet, a conspiracy theory that the government had plotted Nipsey's death.
Okay, so just to take a second real quick, how did y'all find out about this?
Twitter.
Instagram.
Oh, I guess
She
I
doesn't
found
do
out
Twitter,
from
I don't
Facebook. I don't do Twitter either. I don't have anything to tweet.
I used to
much
do
about
Twitter
Me
too.
too.
Yeah.
But
Twitter
yeah.
was lit back in the day.
Yeah, when it first started. But
I didn't know
yeah,
Nipsey
I
Hussle
found
back
out.
then.
I didn't know him at all.
You didn't know him when he died?
I didn't know him
Really?
at all.
I had
Wow,
just watched
he
his
died.
Breakfast Club interview a
I
couple
saw
days
that,
before.
and I saw
then-
his GQ thing with his
GQ. But we was watching the other day on YouTube. They had the little questionnaire.
Oh yeah, I did
Oh
watch
yeah,
that
the
too.
questions.
Yes.
That was
with his girl.
I like that.
I know. That made me
Celebrities
sad
do
though.
that.
I rewatched it.
Their celebrities look like they're normal people.
Oh yes, that's true.
Normal people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
normal people.
They are normal people.
No, I mean
No,
like,
they're
because
not.
celebrities
They
have to
have-
act a certain way. Like they have to keep the only person that I think that doesn't act like,
A public
everybody
figure.
else is Cardi B. Well, not a public
She's-
figure, but Cardi B is like, she's super real. Everybody else has to have this certain demeanor and stuff, and because if they do something wrong,
Well, Cardi B was not a celebrity 6 months ago.
No more like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
When she was doing her other stuff.
months ago,
She was
Yeah, she's been on. She's been on for like a year. with
No,
her
she's
album.
been on for longer than
She's
that
been
on
on for longer,
Instagram.
yeah.
But I'm just saying she
But
was
she was-
not in the limelight as she is right
I
now.
only think that's because she had a daughter. We have kids, you
Mm.
change a tad bit, a lot.
Her
and her
daughter?
relationship too.
got her in the limelight. What?
No, she changed her like her
Oh,
persona.
yeah.
'Cause, yeah. I mean, except for her daughter was first born, that's different. His mom's her Harry. But anyway, back to this.
Nipsey.
So, I guess some of the conspiracies that they were saying was, yes, the government was one of them, that they set it up. And then they said it was gang related, which I heard, which he doesn't, I mean, well, actually he does look like a gang member. I'm not
He
gonna lie,
was Crip affiliated, I think, but like he was on both sides of the table at one point. So to say that it's gang related, they said
Yeah. I don't know. I think that if it's gang related or not, he was trying to change his life. So and I did read
Other
an
people.
article, and it did say that he was out of the game and stuff like that, and he had kids and everything, and was engaged. I'm hearing different things about that.
I
heard
don't know if they're
his
married.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
that they had a secret marriage and they didn't tell anybody, and then I heard it was his fiance. I kept
I
saying the
have
word
not
fiance.
heard any of those allegations.
With him and Lauren London.
Yeah, I've only heard that, it was because he was releasing the documentary with Dr. Sebi and the gang theories I have heard, but I would think that he's not in a gang or that he wasn't in a gang no more than your average person that comes from the hood. So, I don't know.
No, not that. I'm talking about
was
like their
gangbanging.
relationship.
She's talking about their
The relationship between Lauren London.
Are they married? Are they?
Oh,
they
you had. Oh,
I've heard that
okay.
they had a private marriage, and then I heard they were engaged for these many years, and then I heard that she was just a girlfriend.
Oh, I've heard.
I'm pretty sure she wasn't just a girlfriend. I believe that she was a fiance.
Well, regardless, she's been with him for long enough to be. What is it? What is it called
years.
when you live with somebody for so long? It's like a marriage. They call it something.
Living in sin.
No, it's
Living in
once you're
sin?
married for. Once you're living with somebody for so long, you're called. It's like some type of marriage. I don't know.
Common law.
Yeah, common law marriage. There you go. She's
Common
smart.
law.
Common law marriage.
I did not know.
Not
this.
really.
Ah.
There we go. So yeah, so they're practically married, regardless.
And
of
they have a kid.
whether
Kids
they're
or kids? I don't know.
He has kids separately from her in other relationships. I think she does too. Doesn't she have a baby with Lil Wayne?
Oh.
I
I don't know. Why is
yes.
I think
this
she
is
does.
surprising to me.
I believe so.
I think she had a baby from previous.
Oh yeah, 7 to 10 years is a common law marriage. I never heard of that before. Well, that's how you trap people, girl.
Once they get you to move in, it's a wrap. You're mine.
Right.
I just gotta hold on for 10 years. That's it.
That's right. She
7
was
years.
with Lil Wayne. Wow.
Yep, and she has a kid with Lil Wayne, and I think he has 2 kids by somebody else, and then they have a child together.
I guess so.
And they're both from LA.
Yes.
They're both from LA, which I think is awesome.
I guess so.
R.I.P. Nip.
All right. When we say Nip, we're talking about Nipsey Hussle here.
Oh, what's the other Nip? Oh, never mind.
That was south. Monica's trying to hold it together here. Okay.
But yeah, go ahead, continue for us.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Musings on the theory.
Yes. Which were shockingly abundant, hinged on the idea that the government executed Nipsey to silence his upcoming documentary on Dr. Sebi, a Honduran herbalist named,
Alfredo Bowman.
I'm not understanding. So they're the same person. Why do they call him Dr. Sebi then? Why don't they call him Dr. Bowman?
Well, probably it's
I have no idea,
like where did you
but
say
we
this?
will be back in a short period of time so that we can finish our thing.
Our things. Okay.
Yes.
We're here.
So we're talking about Nipsey
Hussle.
So Dr. Sebi, a Honduran herbalist named Alfredo Bowman, who was acquitted of criminal charges in 1980 for practicing medicine without a license in New York.
Which wasn't medicine at all. But go ahead.
Good note. According to the Whisperers, the documentary would purportedly reveal the cure for HIV and AIDS, which was kept from society by the powers that be. And then recently, Nick Cannon went on Instagram and said that he was going to help produce the documentary and finish Nipsey's work. And it sent Whisperers into a tizzy to protect him from Big Pharma, which is like the pharmaceutical companies that allegedly had something to do with this. But that's conspiracy, so, you know.
Right. Matter of fact, he should have went live and said that. I mean,
Who?
it was put on his Instagram, Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
But I mean, if he's working his Instagram, then I guess it's him. But other than that, I think that. Oh, and he also, Dr. Sebi, CB. I don't know why I keep saying CB, but anyway, Dr. Sebi also. I mean, I watched the documentary. He had like this, not the documentary. I watched this interview that he had with somebody, and he was talking about what happened then and how he kind of like won that case and stuff like that. And then they brought him back to court, and then he lost the second case.
Yeah, they brought him back for something very like stupid,
Right.
and
yeah.
it was I think it was overseas, right? And he was imprisoned for that, and then I believe he died the second time in prison. So there's a theory or a conspiracy theory that says that he was killed essentially for the same thing.
I believe he was killed because he knew how to cure these diseases, not only HIV and AIDS, but herpes, diabetes, blindness, whatever. You know what I mean? Cancer is one of them. So I believe in all that stuff.
Big pharmaceutical companies want to make big bucks.
Yeah, I actually seen a movie not too long ago about a lawyer who was also a drug addict, but he was actually a functioning human being of society. He was doing his law, and he was a genius, but he was doing work on, or a client came to him asking him to fight a case, and this was based on a true story, asking him to fight a case against the pharmaceutical companies or a big pharmaceutical company for safety needles. This was before we used the needles that we use now to get like retract blood and stuff like that. Before we used plastic needles, which nurses were getting like pricked and contracting HIV and different diseases from other people that come in contact with through, you know, like accidentally getting pricked because they didn't have safety needles. So nonetheless, he actually died, the lawyer, but the person that he was in the firm with was his best friend, so they ended up finishing the case for him and won or whatever. But it was actually a great movie. The movie's called Puncture. So, but it's along the same lines of whatever the storyline or the conspiracy theories of like Nipsey Hussle and his death and Dr. Sebi, along the same lines. So it does happen. It's not like this is not something that that doesn't happen in the world. So regardless of whether this is actually what happened, it's possible.
Anything is possible. So Nipsey Hussle feels like more light needs to be shed on Dr. Sebi and the fact that Dr. Sebi took his case of having a cure for AIDS to the Supreme Court and won it, which is what I think you guys were talking about initially. Nipsey believes that Dr. Sebi was killed in fear that his message would spread to the level affecting the pharmaceutical industry's capital gain, and it is a large capital gain. A lot of medicines out there.
Yeah, it's not even that. If Doctor, I believe I'm gonna just, you know, because it sounds so weird to say it's Sebi, because I was just watching a little documentary.
And what is it? What is it?
Yeah, because I really think it's CB, but whatever.
Well, hey, if I'm saying it wrong, tell me.
Whatever, don't matter. But yeah, well, I mean, y'all know how to spell. But anyway,
Dr. Sebi.
But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, if he got that out there like farther enough, you know, like to, I don't know, half of the United States or wherever, then he would put like companies, hospitals, not
to
hospitals,
shame.
but like doctors and stuff out of businesses, pharmacies out of businesses, like it. And he said it in most of his interviews and stuff like that. All these people, everything's surrounded by money, so they need us to be sick, and that's why I said I'm a little skeptical. I'm iffy about the government, like just knowing. Yeah, I'm like the whole food and stuff like that. Nah,
just anarchy.
Listen, they talk about worse stuff than this, but no,
I think Nipsey
it just scares me
to
know that some stuff that we eat. Like has like stuff in there.
That's a good point.
I had an organic apple, a Granny Smith apple, the green ones, and it was organic and it's way softer. And I'm like, why is it soft? Because I'm used to like the crunchy green apples, the one that's really juicy. And my mom's like, where there's no preservatives in there, and I'm like,
there's wax and stuff.
What do you mean? It's a whole different thing. I'm not used to a soft apple. I'm like, what was this? I gotta get used to that.
Definitely rotten.
My mom's right. So I'm like, I mean, I gotta get used to stuff like this because I change my whole diet around.
I think Nipsey actually said, well, back to what you were saying before, about doctors wanting to, or not even doctors, just they need us to be sick, like you said. He said that in one of his previous interviews. He was talking about the documentary, and he was talking about how other holistic medicines, or you know, people who support holistic medicines, how they've just magically disappeared, or you know, and because if you think about it, this is not actually like a medication. It's not it's nothing but organic.
It's herbs. It's just herbs. The medicine the medicine, quote unquote, that he was given, it was just herbs. They just like made it into liquid. That's it. And some of them, they were like made into pills and stuff like that. But that is it. Like all of this stuff was naturally grown. You know what I mean? So I don't know. They made this like a super huge deal, and now that we all know who Nipsey's killer was,
Which yes,
Eric Holder.
he has been indicted, I believe, on murder charges.
Yeah, Eric Holder. He is a gang member, and they tried to like put together this. I guess he's a rapper.
I didn't know
Nipsey
that.
was
Which
on the
must not be a
phone
very good
calling
rapper.
in his Eric Holder. I don't know his rap name, but I watched this.
His rap
This, because you know, I mean, I don't want to be
Gang
called,
name.
you know, my
Eric
name.
Holder.
Eric Holder.
Right.
This is Eric on the beat.
This guy's a gangster. His real name is Eric.
First name Eric, last name Holder.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
listen, we'll be right back. I am gonna finish up what I gotta say though. We are goofy today, seriously. And we're back.
Hello.
So as I was saying, Eric Holder, the person who killed Nipsey, he was a gang member, and I ended up seeing a video of I guess one of his mixtapes or music videos.
Okay.
I'm tongue tied today. Don't know what's going on. But anyway, yeah, Nipsey was like on the phone, and they had showed it that he was calling Nipsey Hussle, like he had his name in there and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, so they were like, what?
Interesting.
But you know how you can like tweak stuff like photos and like videos and stuff like that? So they were saying that somebody like photoshopped that, so I'm not sure. Yeah, but it looked kind of real to me, so.
I feel like anything in the media these days surrounding
a
a
lie.
celebrity death. It doesn't even have to be celebrity. Because you remember that girl that died in the hotel. They found
Yes.
her in the Kanika, right?
Oh, that horrifying thing, yeah.
Yes, it was tragic, and I feel
Well,
like
they ended up finding out what happened, and it took so long.
Yeah.
The best friend kind of like set
Mhm.
it up, and then the other friend was like, she got threatened by the guy, and then the guy, I went on the guy's Instagram because I was in like the groups.
I heard that
and
was a
stuff.
lie.
I was in the groups,
The
and I
friend?
just went on the Instagram.
I heard the friend was that
No,
story
that's
that you're telling me
that
was a
for
lie.
real. I don't
Yeah,
know.
nah, because they was putting it on their Snapchats and stuff. Like one of the girls, because two of them
Oh,
were like
that's-
arguing.
Yeah, I know. I saw
Yeah.
all that, but they said that it was a lie. That was a lie. That's what I
know,
heard.
I believe that. Like she had that all
Honestly,
set
I
up.
don't know what to
$200.
believe in the media no more.
Yeah, somebody got paid $200 and all that stuff happened, and then the guy posted that he didn't want to
$200
do
to
it
set
that
someone in
far.
the freezer?
No, not that. That part they didn't
Oh my
want to
God.
do. That happened by accident. The guy said he like made this post on Instagram.
By
his
accident?
Instagram.
On
He's like he didn't mean to do all that. Like
What?
he wasn't.
How do you accidentally do that?
This is
She
bad.
accidentally
had
put someone
she
in
had
the
a mini
freezer.
heart attack or something like that in the middle of stuff that was going on, and she ended up passing, and they just sat her in the freezer. So that's
What?
Well, you could call the police.
What?
Yeah.
This
Well, you can't, because then they were gonna get locked
Oh,
up.
true.
Like, why did she have the heart attack?
But still,
Well,
you
they
could
were-
save her.
Well,
You
now
might put her
they.
in a-
I don't think she would have been saved. They still would have been locked up. I kind of
Well,
scared
are they
too.
still locked up anyway?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they had a little bit more freedom, right? But
Maybe,
my
maybe
God.
not. I don't know.
they did until they found out what really happened. I guess a couple days makes a difference, right? Instead of being in there for the rest of your life. But
Okay,
anyway,
so you seen his. Oh wait, you already said that. You seen him calling him in the video.
yeah.
Yes, Eric Holder.
That was it, but yeah, he's like, and then he ended up running. Oh! I had another detail too. The girl that drove away, the getaway driver, she was like, she didn't know what was going on, quote unquote. Like, how do you not know what's going on? And you stopped and you seen this man walk out, obviously with something in
He
his
was with
hand.
his daughter, wasn't he?
No,
This
that
is
ended up
awesome.
being. I found out who that was because I'm like, that don't even look like. Because I compared the picture with Lauren London and all the kids, and with him. That was just one of, I think a customer's child or something like that. That were at the store and they asked to take a picture with him.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, because I'm like, that's real tragic.
All right.
Because the
That's
child's
nice.
gonna be traumatized, like from just seeing their dad, and then yeah, that's
Yeah.
Awful broad daylight.
But where did we leave off? Oh,
We left off on-
folks like,
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay, yeah.
You want to take over for that part, or you want me to?
Oh, okay, cool, yeah. Nipsey Hussle feels like more light needs to be shed on Dr. Sebi, and the fact that Dr. Sebi took his case of having a cure for AIDS to Supreme Court and won. Also, if you guys didn't know, Dr. Sebi had AIDS himself, and he cured it from himself first, and then he cured other people.
Like 12, right?
13, and then he took 77 people to court with him when they only asked for 7. So yeah, because he cured
That was
a whole
the
lot of
Supreme
people.
Court.
Yeah, he took a whole lot of people with him, and they were all like, yeah. I guess one dude was paralyzed from the waist down. Dr. Sebi cleared that up. Yeah.
Oh, I also heard an interview with Dr. Sebi. I don't know if it was his mother that
His
was
wife.
in the interview.
They was
or
at Sway's.
he was saying, she was telling him, you know, listen, you're treading on water. I guess you're
On thin ice.
yeah, you're on.
Oh,
the
he was
thin
on there
ice.
too.
No, I don't know. It was a clip, and I don't know if it was like a voice clip or whether, I can't remember what it was, but I was watching something. In other words, his mother was warning him that you are messing with some very serious
Yeah,
stuff
she
here.
did, because he said it too in the
And he
interview
was
that I
telling her
watched.
like, no, I'm not.
He was like, yeah, my mom told me that when I cured my 13th patient that, oh, they're gonna get you or whatever, and he's like, so well, like let them get me, basically, because he wanted to let the world know that he has cures. Like yeah, and it is, and it's real frightening because like my journey right now, I'm like really trying to do this diet. Like,
Yeah, I was
Dr.
gonna say you
Sebi-
started the diet.
Yeah,
How
I
has that
definitely
been
did
going?
because I have type 1 diabetes and I've had this for 13 years and I've tried like almost everything. I even wanted to be like a test dummy, like when you go and I like asked my she was like
Medicines?
yeah, like when they have you
medical trials.
Yeah, medical trials. Yep. I wanted to do that. I took my pump off for like a whole week and tried to like survive. Everything went well until I ate like a big plate, like towards the end of the week, and then my blood sugar got high. Yeah, so I don't know. I tried so much stuff to like get rid of it, but
So how has the diet been going for you so far? Do you feel any changes or different?
Yes, I do feel changes. I use the bathroom regularly.
That's great.
Yeah. I mean, no, but when you change your diet though, like when your body starts to get used to it, I actually have been flushed of like mucus and stuff. Because I know Dr. Sebi talks about how you have to release all the mucus from your body and then you'll be healthy. Dr. Sebi. So I guess I'm doing like the alkaline diet / Dr. Sebi diet. Because your alkaline is based on like your pH balance and stuff. Alkaline is good and acid is bad. And most of the stuff that we eat on a daily basis and we don't even know is acidic. So that's why I'm doing that. The more alkaline we are, the more healthier that we are. And I've been doing like tons of research for like the past 2 weeks. So I know I've been feeling good. I've been going to sleep on time too, but I've been waking up early. So I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't stay up that late anymore. It doesn't take me that long to go to sleep. I've also been tasting stuff that I never tasted before. Like this morning, I took a ginger shot, and that's supposed to be and it was raw too. But that one was mixed with like carrots. The first one that I drank,
Turmeric.
yeah. But we're gonna be back, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about Dr. Sebi's diet because we do have information on that and what to eat. And we're back.
We're going to talk about Dr. Sebi's diet now. Okay, so he says, according to Western medical research, diseases are the results of the host being infected with a germ, virus, or bacteria. In their approach, meaning in Western medicine, I think, these infestations, inorganic, carcinogenic chemicals are employed. Our research immediately uncovers flaws in the premise through basic deductive reasoning. By consistently utilizing the same premise and methods, they have consistently yielded ineffective results. In essence, in the 400-year tradition of the European philosophy of medicine, their approach in treating disease has yet to produce any cures. In contrast, as we examine an African approach to disease, it diametrically opposes the present Western approach. Specifically, the African biomineral balance refutes the germ, virus, bacteria premise. Oh, okay. Our research reveals that all manifestation of disease finds its genesis when and where the mucous membrane has been compromised. For example, if there is excess mucus in the bronchial tubes, the disease is bronchitis. If it is in the lungs, the disease is pneumonia. In the pancreatic duct, it is diabetes. In the joints, it is arthritis. All of the African biomineral balance compounds are comprised of natural plants, which means its constitution is of an alkaline nature. Would you like to chime in?
Yes. So that is from Dr. Sebi's original website.
Yes.
To get his stuff from, which I didn't know. I didn't know anything about Nipsey Hussle, and I didn't know anything about Dr. Sebi, because it's not. You actually have to like type his name to look it up. You just can't. I guess I don't know. But
Yes.
what struck me was I never knew that there was a pancreatic duct. Like I never knew that, and I looked it up, and like, because Dr. Sebi was saying on diabetes that you get diabetes, there's mucus in the pancreatic duct, and it's not that the pancreas doesn't work, because if it didn't work, then we would die. He was saying that it's blocked, so we're not getting our medicine that way. So that's why we have to be on insulin or like the pills or whatever, so that we can get our insulin to cover the foods that we eat or breakdowns or whatever. But yeah, that made a lot of sense. But out of my whole 13 years of having diabetes, I have never heard that before. The pancreatic duct. I didn't even know what that was.
Heard of that.
And I looked it up. It's this small space between where the insulin is supposed to come out of and to get into like your veins and like your blood or whatever, like go throughout your body. Like with that stopped up, of course you're not gonna get there. And I seen it, and it was like real crazy. So.
This is interesting. I never knew that.
Yeah. But just an update on Dr. Sebi's. It is Dr. Sebi's Cell Food. What's it? Cell Food. That's it, right?
Oh, the website?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Dr. Sebi's Cell Food. That is no longer his website or his wife's. After he died, probably like a day or two after he died, someone that used to work there that actually quit ended up taking over the whole site. They like forged his name. Mrs. Dr. Sebi, she has her own website now and is using somewhat of the same products. And now they're trying to, she was gonna let it go, but she's been getting like a lot of emails and stuff from people that was buying products off of Dr. Sebi's Cell page or whatever, and yeah, they were basically saying that it's not the same anymore, and she don't have no rights to that, she don't own it, so I guess they like forged his name and now they own the website, so that sucks. But she does have her own, it's called International Herbal Products. Is INTL for international for short, herbal products. And yeah, so that's Mrs. Dr. Sebi's stuff, and you can get like the same stuff on there, and it's cheaper than Dr. Sebi's Cell Food. I'll probably do like I can't do an update, but I'll probably do an update on Instagram or Facebook or something on our YouTube channel
About your journey?
Yes. About actually when I get the pills, because I'm going to order those.
Oh, really?
What pills?
What pills are they?
It comes in like packages and stuff like that. They'll do like some of the packages they have. It's for they got like some for like mucus. They got a Go Green Daily. Or
Is
whatever.
this listed on her site?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cheap.
And then it depends on what. Matter of fact, let me see. It depends on what you have to, because
I would imagine.
Because I know on there they said for diabetics. I guess in some of the package it had like a star. And it was like, let us know if you're diabetic. Because some of the stuff have different things in there, and I guess for diabetics.
So is his
it's
wife a doctor or anything?
They both worked on this actually.
Oh, that's
They did.
interesting.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
they both worked on this.
Has there been any type of articles or news on her ever curing people since his
Yes, I don't know about that, but I know she said that she cured someone of blindness by accident.
Wow.
And I was watching this on Sway's morning thing show. Yeah, the radio show. I was watching that. She was on there with the Shinko, her nephew. I also text him. Yeah, he is a part of the family. I also text him. Yeah, because he put his number out on Sway's morning
What
thing.
did you text him?
He's like, now I called. He's like, you guys can call me. You guys can get, guys can talk to Mrs. Dr. CV personally, but they charge you for 30 minutes. It's $150, and for an hour it's like $300. And then they're like, I'm not gonna do that because I don't have that money. I'm a full-time student. But anyway, yeah, he was like, and if you don't have that, then we'll compromise with you or whatever. But he was like, if you're calling about something, he was like, if you're calling about the products online, he's like, text me. And yeah, so I'll text him. But it is his number.
Wow. What did he say?
It's his personal number. He didn't write back yet. I'm pretty sure because he has a lot of text messages.
Yes, probably.
Because he put his number out there, so. But it is his. Wow. He's like, yeah, this is the Shinko. Yeah, so all that stuff. I think he has like a separate phone for that too.
He probably got 2 phones.
Yeah. I did text him though. I did. I texted him on Monday and it's Wednesday, so hopefully something happened. But I get my hopes up because either or, I'm going to order the products and I'm going to see how that goes because I'm very interested. But we are going to talk about Dr. CB's alkaline diet and his diet and what you should eat, what you don't eat, and stuff like that. We'll be right back.
When we come back.
Anyway.
We shouldn't put that on the air.
So, on our break, I was talking about I was going into depth of what happened, and they were like, you might as well put it on there. So I was like, okay,
we're going to put
why
it
not?
on the air.
But anyway, what happened was one of the workers that Dr. CB and his wife hired, they were getting like kind of suspicious of her, and they ended up wanting to put cameras inside of the building, and she ended up quitting because she didn't want the cameras put up. So obviously she was doing something she had no business doing.
Suspect.
And she didn't come
Are you
back.
talking about Dr. Sebi's wife?
No, I'm talking about him and his wife hired people. Like, I don't know who they hired, but
outside help.
Yeah, they did. I think they did like outside help because she was saying on there, she's like, I hired you people out of kindness and you guys said you guys were gonna help us, whatever. But yeah, she didn't hear from this girl until after Dr. CB died, and she ended up being the founder of Dr. CB's
website.
Yeah.
Fake
wow.
website.
Yeah.
Well, his website that was taken over.
Yeah, so they took all that stuff, and now they're trying to take her to court for the names that they made up. They're trying to take it because it's the names that's also on her her website as well, which I don't think that's fair. She said that she's definitely going to go to court.
Right, that.
Yeah, because they have similar names, like very similar. I know that. So it says up here, and this was from Mrs. CV's website. It says Mrs. CV provides cell food cleansers. What is cell food? Cell foods are herbal compounds created by my husband, Dr. CV, that cleanse the body on a bio level, inter and intra, inside and outside. Why do we need herbs to cleanse the blood cells? To get rid of rid the body of toxins. This is what she wrote. I did not write this. I said it right the first time, but it didn't seem right. Toxins turn into disease. These toxins that form in your body, toxicity mucus, which then hardens into masses and inflammation. Natural herbs are food to the body, which are considered cell food. Our blood cells carry diseases throughout the body. We must I don't know, they speak so different. We must rid the body of accumulation of waste and replenish it with natural minerals such as oxygen and iron. Now, iron, they do speak about a whole lot, so definitely the Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
The Sebis.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, Mrs. and Mr. Sebi. They spoke about that a lot, and he spoke about it before he died too. He's like, there's not a lot of stuff in foods that's high in iron. So I do look for that too, because iron is really good for our bodies. While taking herbal products, it says you will cleanse all primary organs in concert with cleansing your blood. That didn't seem like that sounded right. The primary organs are the skin, liver, gallbladder, lymph glands, kidneys, and the colon. It is extremely important to have a clean colon. The colon is the sewage system for the body where all waste is collected. Since the colon is a sewage system in our body, we must keep it clean or it will become a cesspool. Eating healthy foods are also instrumental in maintaining a toxic-free body. So she did put that on there. It wasn't exactly what Dr. Stevie's Self Food page was, but she kind of like summed it up. So as far as the diet, I did a little research, and I found on this website, can't remember the name of it, but it says the inspiration behind this diet comes from native Honduran Dr. CB, who acknowledges himself as an herbalist, natural healer, and intracellular therapist. His methodology is rather interesting. He involves the use of natural alkaline plant foods and herbs to control acid levels in the body. This way, consumers' bodies are protected against harmful mucus building up, which can lead to development of diseases. Dr. CB offers many nutritional guides that have brought large success to users. He's the founder of Ursha, I think that's how you say it, healing village based in Honduras, which helps teach his ideas to consumers. Many users have claimed that his diet has improved their health significantly. Dr. CB's thoughts about nutritional and herbal therapy continue to teach hundreds of individuals and promote healthy living. Dr. CB is an inspiration to many as he has discovered a way to heal life-threatening diseases that have been considered incurable, and that ticks me off so much because of me having diabetes for 13 years and having to go through all of this stuff. It's just a lot. He has been a herbalist for almost 30 years and offers out. I'm not gonna say that right, but basically he cures AIDS, cancer,
ailments.
It doesn't even look right. AIDS, cancer, lupus, epilepsy, diabetes, and among many others. So, Dr. CB's nutritional guide and alkaline diet. It is simply a vegan, plant-based diet that restricts man-made food and hybrids. So I have not, the only thing that I've had, and it's not even man-made, but the only thing that I've eaten so far during this was shrimp. And shrimp you can actually eat because it's high in omega-3. Bam, I got it. Omega-3 and yeah. And I think iron. I think that was on that for that. The Dr. CB diet is all about minimizing acidity in your foods and mucus in your body. Dr. CB believes that when you do these two things, you can create an alkaline environment in your body that makes it tough for diseases to live in. So I guess they said that like we all have a pH balance, and our pH balance, if it's at a 7, that's neutral, and if it's higher than a 7, then that means you have good health. Below 7, that means you start to get sick, have these diseases like cancer, diabetes, all this other stuff. You're prone to diseases easily. That's all. So I have not gotten, and they do sell, if you want to know your pH balance, they do sell the pH sticks.
Yeah. You can do it for like a science experiment, so I know.
No, they usually they give it like a pack.
Do you know what the levels that you should be on, or does it depend per person? Like you know what?
Supposed to be
as a female, I would imagine
higher than a 7, but not at a 10, because if you're at a 10, you'll end up getting something like you'll be
can't
too.
Be too
yeah, you can't be too healthy, if that makes sense. That doesn't make sense to me, but. Yeah, you can get like a.
So this is it applies the same length the same level for male and female. Or does it depend on?
I do not know about that, but I am gonna talk more about it when we come back because we're running out of time. But
yes,
we'll be back in a couple seconds. Anyway, back to Dr. Sebi's, So anyway, Dr. Sebi's mucus reducing alkaline diet involves eating from a nutritional guide and food list that is based on 40 years of research identifying non-hybrid alkaline foods. Oh snap. Oh, naturally most people lose weight when eating according to this plant-based alkaline diet because they are eliminating waste, meat, dairy, and processed foods from their diet, which is very true because I could have sworn that, and mind you, I officially started on Monday, but I did start a little before that just to like test things out to see how stuff would taste, because I'm not big on like I eat kale and spinach and all that stuff, but to eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
that's quite a commitment.
Yeah, so I had to and don't get me wrong, I have been craving things like dairy products you're not supposed to eat at all. And I've been
people
craving
say
like
dairy
ice cream.
isn't good for you.
Yeah, it's not. And cheese is like one of the worst things. And Mrs. Dr. Sheeby said that cheese is like plaque on the teeth. So it's just in our bodies. It's like plaque on the teeth. But anyway, where are we? Oftentimes people combine herbs and herbal compounds with a diet too to help with the cleansing, healing, or overall well-being. In these cases, they usually consult with a doctor or a health care professional. I didn't go to my doctor yet because I did not, I don't know, I feel like because they don't know about it, or they may think I'm crazy or something like that, I just feel like I didn't need to go to them. So, and my mom's like, I think you should set it up and let them know you're changing your diet. But why would I let them know that? But I don't know, I just told her that if I get rid of my diabetes, then they're probably gonna be looking for me next.
They're probably gonna be looking for me.
Yes, because I'm definitely gonna be in papers. I'm going to the news channels, stations. I'm going to
keep it secret.
No, I'm definitely not keeping it a secret.
We don't want you gone too.
I'm gonna be gone and happy because I've went
well,
without
they don't
diabetes.
talk about the patients being dead. The patients that he's cured have not been in the news.
Right. But
Unless
I'm just
they
saying,
died
probably because they're not really worried about it. Like they're not worried about, and most of the people that he cured was in Honduras and
True that.
Yeah.
So that's where you gotta go
area.
once you cure.
See you later.
I mean, no, I'm not going there, but I'm saying
I'm
like
not going there.
Subtropical.
If I do, like that'll just be real crazy. Like I'm gonna be so livid. I'm gonna be so
Livid,
happy.
mad.
Why not
Livid.
happy?
Livid is mad.
Happy livid.
Happy livid. Good.
But yeah, because I feel like people that don't have any diseases at all, or that's not sick, or that have to take medicine on a daily basis, they don't really know what it feels like to have to do stuff like that. Like I don't check my blood sugar anymore, but I can basically tell what my blood sugar is by how I'm feeling. So,
like you feel
it's just a lot. It's a lot. Like when I first had diabetes, I was scared to death.
I can't imagine living with that since I was your age.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
And since I've started this diet, my blood sugar has dropped probably like 3-4 times. Like today it dropped earlier before I came here. And then this morning I woke up with a low blood sugar. Yesterday morning I woke up with low blood sugar. And I have to drink orange juice in order to bring it back up. I have to switch it to organic apple juice now because orange juice is acidic.
Yes.
And that's not a part of the alkaline diet.
How acidic is apple juice though? It's not acidic?
It's not that acidic. Oh, guess what?
What?
I bought some organic syrup, maple syrup. I guess it came right out of the tree.
You a fool.
That's what my boyfriend said. My boyfriend said it comes right out of the tree because my grandma buys it. But anyway, yeah, it was $6.99, and it was in a glass bottle, and it was this big for $6.99.
Pretty cheap.
Oh, that's pretty
That's
expensive.
not cheap.
Yeah.
That's expensive.
No,
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was this big.
Oh yeah, no, it's this big.
You didn't say that part first.
So you only need a little bit, and it's not thick. You know how regular syrup is thick? It is very like watery.
Thick,
So like if you
three
pour
C's.
it, like it's like water. So I like dripped it this morning
Oh,
on
that
my
makes
pancakes. That's the real deal.
Is it
That's
Was it
strong?
good though? Is it?
Like,
No,
does it
it's a different
taste
taste to it.
sugary? What does it taste
No,
like?
it doesn't.
It doesn't taste sugary. It's
What
like a
do you
different
mean?
taste to
You
it
tasted
though.
it too?
No, because you know how they add all this extra stuff to the stuff that we eat. But
later for that.
But anyway, sticking to Dr. Stevie's diet long term
Yes,
is not that hard. If you can get past the first few days. It's not though, because some of the stuff that I've been eating for breakfast has been really good. My kale and
Ooh.
She made kale chips the other night.
Yeah, it was so good.
No more buffalo chicken though.
Yeah, nah, I don't want none of that. She tried to give me some chicken the other day. I did cheat today though. I had some pizza and
Pizza's good though.
I had some pepperoni pizza and I had an ice cream
From the calf.
Yes. That's been my new thing, and it's getting hot, so, you know.
Ice cream from the cat?
Yep.
Feeling that?
Yes, and because they got different flavors.
She like them chili dogs.
They had some banging chili dogs the other day.
Oh, I see. I don't
now
really,
we don't
I'm
get
not a
that
hot dog
either.
person
No, me
because
neither.
somebody told me
I'm
that
a
they mix
chili
all
dog
this stuff
person.
into hot dogs to
They
make
do.
it.
They do.
You
It's
heard that?
processed. Everything.
Yeah.
All the
Never
stuff
knew that?
from a pig. Yeah, hell yeah, it tastes good.
You
Oh,
never
sorry.
knew that?
Sorry.
No.
Is that
I just
is that
thought,
what
you ever
yeah.
seen like, it was like beef hot
Okay,
dogs?
Mhm.
Like I thought beef hot dogs was like, yeah, they
They
like add
take
stuff in it.
everything that you don't normally eat out of these animals and stuff, and they grind it into a
Right,
grinder.
yeah,
and
that's just.
they smush it together inside a plastic capsule. That's what a hot dog is.
That would make
But
me,
it's
just
yummy.
thinking about it, it just doesn't make me feel good. But every time I look at stuff now, I just be thinking
okay.
like, blah.
Every
Like,
time you look at Stephanie, is that what you
Yes,
just said?
every time I look
Oh.
at Stephanie.
Every time I look at
Every
Stephanie,
time
I just
I
feel
look at
oh.
like meats and stuff like that, because people be buying it now, and I was one of those people probably like before Nipsey Hussle died, but
Oh my God! 2 weeks ago, I was one of those
Alright.
people.
I was.
You know, okay, so
I would make
there's
some
there's
banging
the thing, right?
beef barbecue ribs
If
and
his
stuff.
death did anything, it's shed light on a subject that was very shaded and hidden before.
Yes, because I did not know nothing about Dr. Stevie, but I'm
Yes.
definitely gonna try that, and y'all gonna hear about it if
I
I'm
mean,
clear.
he talked about this documentary before he died, but it
I didn't know who he was.
it didn't become so popular and famous until he until his death.
If they get me,
Unfortunately,
you guys better produce it.
yep, that's what it takes.
Joking.
So basically, because we don't have that much time, but anyway, if you do look up Dr. Stevie's diets, they have a whole lot of good stuff on there, and it's regular stuff that you might eat, like for breakfast. Actually, I don't even like those, but for vegetables, it's stuff like asparagus, bell peppers, Mexican squash, kale, lettuce, except for iceberg, mushrooms, stuff like that. It's really good, so just look it up. But we will talk to you guys next
Get the
week.
acid out your body. Live well.
Mucus.
Yes, please
Peace and
do.
love.
Release the mucus.
Bye, guys.